Where am I?
Hello, people.
Where
Hello,
did that
everyone.
person go? What?
Well, the intro was playing. I brutally kidnapped Fluffy and brutally forced him to do work of. No, he's here, but it says devices not connected. Hello, Chris. Hello, Gazuko. Gas. So I guess he's connecting.
What
He
the fuck happened?
the intro. You like that?
Yeah, sure.
And I'm pretty sure many people, especially if they speak Spanish or Portuguese, they know that intro. They know where I am taking it from. So I'm gonna ask Fluffy. Where is it? Here. No, here. There it is. There he is. Hello, Fluffy. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. My device kicked me off for some reason. Oh, we're here now.
Where are you? We are live. We are live. Did you like the intro?
That was really cool.
Yeah. Well, today we unkidnapped someone that was on the basement. Well, that's not a good selection of words. Today we have someone that is back on the podcast after leaving it after episode 1 of season 1. Now she's back on season 2 after being infected with homosexuality thanks to me. Okay, no. Hello, Google.
Season 2?
What?
This is season 2?
Yeah,
Aren't we on,
this is
season 5 by now.
season 5. Maybe you're confused because there's acts on the D&D, but the acts of the D&D are not seasons. They're just acts. But yeah, we are.
Because we had the whole debacle with Luna. We had the whole thing where we tried mixing a bunch of stuff. We had a bunch of different things happening.
Remember, what is going on with your microphone?
Me?
Is something going on with my microphone?
Yeah, there's something going on with it.
Of course, ASMR.
In the middle of it.
Oh, sorry, I'm just readjusting the thing I just kind of slapped on to try and make the camera work.
Well, the podcast with Luna, it was more like a spin-off because it was not my podcast, but I decided to put my participations of it on the playlist because it's still a podcast after all. So it's some kind of spin-off, but that's not really season 2. This is season 2, however. Season 2 means that my eyes are gonna look drugged every time I have the anime smile, or that we will have backgrounds like many kinds. We can change backgrounds. Well, the profile picture can also be changed. That's funny. And also there will be.
One of those.
And we will have also new D&D from Fluffy. We will also have eventually when Chongo restores the D&D on his side. But apart from the D&D, we're also gonna have guests and we're gonna have stories of life. We're gonna have spin-offs even. There's many things planned. And as I was saying, we need a 4th host. And I was like, wait a moment, Goob is extremely gay like us now. So maybe why not?
Now.
Well, always, but before.
I was about to say, I've always been this way.
Yeah, but you're showing it more. Like you that time that you did the first episode with us, you did it while you were inside of the closet of your room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you're insanely gay, homosexual, and on all the flags. But I am already all the flags. And Fluffy probably too, and Chongu probably some flags too.
I literally have 2 flags in my profile picture right now.
Well, you designed it, I don't know.
I am one flag, and I don't even know if I'm that one flag anymore, so...
Oh.
Oh? What, do you think you fell in love with a girl?
What?
Because you don't know if you're gay. So means you're bi or pan?
No, I think I might just be ace.
Word.
Ace. Well, Ace is still part of LGBT, but considering you, the only as you say on previous times, the only person you loved as a partner was a man. So I guess we could say, yeah,
I was questioning even that now. So
well, yeah, I get that feeling. Sometimes we feel that we loved someone, and then we get completely disappointed at them, but we can't leave them because there's emotional dependency, and well, that's how's that called? Also,
Any whoosies, any person get in here get kidnapped by aliens as a kid?
what did you say of aliens?
What?
Did you say something of aliens?
Yeah, did anyone in here get kidnapped by aliens as a kid?
You?
Yeah, well, I was seeing if anyone else in here did.
So I did
Seeing
it,
if it
but
was
then
just a me thing.
I got kidnapped as a kid when by aliens, but then I got hit on the head too hard, and I forgot, so it doesn't count.
I don't think that's how that works.
If
that's
you,
probably not how that works.
Fluffy, were you kidnapped by aliens? Fluffy, 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 Fluffy,
What?
Fluffy. So, I was
Give them
asking.
a second.
Okay, sorry.
Well, I think my microphone turns off when my screen turns off. I think
Oh,
that's why.
yeah, because you're mobile. You're a mobile gamer. That's why, because this is a video game.
I'm in my garden.
Fluffy was asking,
Wild flex.
Yeah.
why I feel sometimes that Fluffy lives in a box. Like, it's just a
I
fact.
mean, that's kind of what a homesteading is, you know.
I mean, if you think about it, all houses are boxes, just really big ones.
Hello, Mesh. No, Fluffy didn't die. Fluffy just became sprinkles. He went from a sheep to a dragon, no? A furry dragon.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what flavor of sprinkles are? Is it just like those sugar sprinkles?
And I never really thought of it until now. Nobody really asked me. I guess that is a. Oh man, I never really. I don't know.
I'm asking the hard hitting questions here.
I have to say ice cream. Ice cream
Ice
sprinkles.
cream flavored sprinkles.
I don't
Well,
think that's the real flavor, but there we go.
I mean, that would be a way to top your ice cream with just ice cream flavored sprinkles.
There we go.
if your avatars has a flavor, what the flavor will be? In the case of Google, it will be the flavor of the trans flag. Yeah, exactly. But I see the trans flag and I'm like, I want an ice cream with those colors. I need it. But
Korean ice cream.
it will be banned in Russia, but I still want it.
You said it would be banned in Russia.
The what? The what?
Nothing. I thought you said something else.
Oh. It will taste like dried out markers in according to Chris, his flavor of avatar will be. What about you, Fluffy? I know you already said that, no?
Yeah, ice cream. Oh well, no. You know, it's interpretive fiction.
It's either
Yeah, there we go. It's
strawberry
interpretive fiction.
or cotton candy.
What the fuck did I do this?
And what?
Huh?
I know you said something, and I didn't. My mind didn't process what it was.
Sorry, don't
audience.
mind me.
What, Changu?
Don't mind me. I'm just worrying about how something's gonna work. It has to do with the D&D. Don't worry about me.
Take your time, because remember, those things to have good quality or to be fun, it's better if it requires to wait. Good things require time and patience. Popcorn and ice cream seller sensitive in Brazil. What? What? What does that mean? Popcorn and ice cream seller sensitive in Brazil. Sorry, I'm not the right person to say someone's English is bad. Okay, so Changu, if
Okay,
you're
I'll
out,
say it.
Oh, Meshamu, thank you for your sixth member. Like,
Huh?
she gives me members every month. A 6 month.
All right.
Meshamu, thank you for your member. It's a really good member. No, sorry. Speaking of that, I can give 10 membership because the first day of the month was 2 days ago. So I will work on giving a member. Okay, Chingo, what will be the flavor as an what will be the ice cream flavor of your avatar?
I guess bubblegum? Not too sure. Maybe matcha?
So it is bubblegum pink.
Google one. Bubblegum. Germa. No, that's not Germa, that's Goob. Goob is the real Germa. Because Germa is portrayed by Goob in reality. Question. What? What was that, Fluffy?
I sneezed.
Fluffy said something. It's
Fluffy
your what?
sneezed.
I sneezed.
That was cute. Do it again, please. I need to hear that again.
You can't just command sneeze on command.
But Fluffy, that was cute. I didn't expect you to sneeze that. You know, if you're so Fluffy face, you will want to pet him as a little puppy.
That'd be cute.
Was 240.
Yes, you're cute as fuck. I have a message. People are sending me the context. But what you send me? Okay, it's a political meme in Brazil. It says, oh my god, it was a speech that he was trying to speak in English, and he said he referred to popcorn and ice cream sellers. To explain it's gasocola. That's another whole language. It's not like I can learn another language in my entire life. I was saying we we exist since how long now? At least my streams debuted. I don't know, like my streams debuted like 10 months ago or something. No, 11 months ago. This month is the anniversary, and I was thinking we should pull the hair of your nose. Yeah, Fluffy, do that. Fluffy, pull the hairs out of your nose, please. It might make you.
You pull the hairs out of your nose. I am under no such obligation.
But I don't have those.
I mean, if you think really hard, you gotta have one in there.
Bunnies technically do have nose hairs.
That's not hair, that's wool.
But
no, bunnies do not have wool. They have fur. Wool and fur are completely separate things, but bunnies do in fact have nose hairs, as do most mammals.
And sheeps?
Sheeps do in fact have nose hairs, yes, because the nose
No.
is biologically different than
No, they
the
have
rest of their
wool.
body. They do not have wool in their nose. That would cause them to stuff up.
No, in the whole body.
Yes, sheeps do have wool across their whole body. However, I'm talking about nose hairs.
And that means Fluffy has nose hairs, and I don't.
A bunny does have nose hairs as well. Most mammals do, in fact, have nose hairs.
Do bats have nose hairs? They can't though, because they're so tiny. I can't imagine.
Wait, speaking of Goob likes many aspects of the furries, so I was thinking we should infect her even more.
Bats do also have nasal hairs.
Really?
How can we infect you even more?
What do you mean even more?
Even more because like you're already gay and well you were that's but we infected you to be even more well I should rephrase you get the point. Don't you?
No.
um So the point is, when we were doing the furry podcast at the beginning, I called it furry podcast because everyone were furries except me. And at the end, I was like, wait, if everyone else are furries, why not me too? Like I can just be furry like them. And that was actually the furry virus entering into my brain, infecting me with the furry virus. But I was the same way. Someone infected me with homosexuality and bisexuality years ago. So I think that's well, according to my teachers.
I don't think that's the best source of well.
Why not? Why not? If they teach things, no.
So the how do I phrase this? The source of it's no, I have no way of.
Oh my! Could we turn Goob into a possum or a kangaroo or a mink? What is a possum or a mink? What is that?
There's those things we got here. Oh, they're adorable. Ah,
Possum is the thing from Ode Hedge.
but like I don't know. Imagine the only way I could think of a possum is imagine like a rat-sized panda, and it's like it always looks like it's on the verge of crying, and it's like something like that.
Isn't a mink just a more athletic ferret?
That's what I thought.
So, since you're Americans, except Chungu, who is Canadian Chinese, we're going to explain it in this way. So,
Okay,
imagine
so-
a burger.
A mink is it's a ferret
burger.
otter, basically.
Word.
Take
So-
a ferret, take an otter, shove them together in a box. You get a mink.
Let me send 5 members. 5 members for the people. Where are the 5 members? There you go. Let's see who received it. It is Googlebon, Aisan, Oracodo, Angel, and Felix. It was mostly people that are not random subscribers, but people that we know. That's cool. Also, that noise that you heard a moment ago was my speaker. I have to connect it. Give me a moment.
Jokes on the people that got a free subscription just now. I have to pay for mine. Ha. Wait,
Joke's on you. I'm a rogue fisher. Don't ever buy them.
real? I think I have like
Prime
the
subs are bust.
$10 thing.
The what?
I got like the $10 option of the subscription or whatever it's called, membership.
I will give 5 more. Let's see who receives it. 5 more. This is like gambling because you don't know who will receive it. There's someone called Gabriel. Gazuko got one on his other account. Oh, Meshamu, thank you. You sent it. DJ received one. Chris received one. Hansel. Error sounds. It's all people we know. We had good luck. You see why gambling is good? Because you can fail sometimes, but you have to keep giving money to the casino until you win. Because you have infinite money. Because let's suppose that hypothetically, actually, I don't know. Oh my god, this is so cool.
Imagine a burger, right?
Yeah, imagine a burger, and imagine now that Meshamu gave 5 members to the burger. Okay, so imagine them around the burger orbitating, and don't think bad, because if you think bad, no, in fact, think bad. Think bad if you want. It's just because it's funnier. I can't stop winning, but I'm glad that it was people that we know. because it was. Normally, it's people that we don't know, but this time it was. Google
Am I
Bone.
crazy or does that burger look like mold is growing on the side of it?
I don't know because the burger has stuff that a burger should not have, like a watermark. Maybe that.
Does that put cheese on my cheeseburger?
Well, in America, I heard that they put bacon on everything, no? Like bacon on the burgers, bacon on sandwiches,
Fries.
bacon
You
on ice
ask
cream.
for it.
You can ask for it.
I mean, most places, most burger places, you can just ask for bacon on it, but it's going to be like $1 upcharge.
No, that's normal. But what about in
I
McDonald's?
once saw Band-Aids that were bacon.
What?
It's
What?
true. It's true. I once saw Band-Aids that were bacon. Like bacon looking.
Unironically, I saw on videos that Americans were eating ice cream with bacon. And you know what's funny? I will do that because I eat spicy Doritos with ice cream, and it tastes good.
So
It's-
there is a thing on the internet where people make food specifically just to film it, and it's the most atrocious shit on ever. So
Not to
That is
mention
one
it's
of
highly
those.
wasteful and never really turns out good.
that is indeed one of those. Ice cream and bacon do not go together. I don't care what
No.
salty, sweet freak you are. It does not go
Go
together.
salted caramel.
Oh, what? Okay,
Yeah,
maybe
need
don't
salty
put
and
the
sweet, go
bacon
salted
on the ice
caramel.
cream, but what if the bacon is on the side?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now we're getting meta.
no.
I can fuck, what is it called? Whenever I can excuse dipping your bacon in ice cream, but I cannot excuse blending it.
I can excuse fries with ice cream.
Yeah,
That is
that's
about
actually
the
cool.
furthest I'm gonna let it go. Because if you're the type of person who makes ice cream and puts bacon bits in it, get out.
Well, I
No
don't know,
straw,
Chungu. Have you
no
ever tried it
problem.
before? Maybe it's really
Yes,
good.
I did.
No,
It
I
tastes
call
like
cap
ass.
on that. That's cap. Stop the
I
bluff,
have.
Mrs. Puff. That's cap.
I have my
If you
own
and
ice
Mary,
cream
you've
machine.
tried
I
it.
have literally an ice cream machine that has been sitting in my office collecting dust. Because the first time I used it, I made a raspberry ice cream. I put bacon bits in it, and it tasted like ass.
Oh, you should try again.
No, I am
You
not
should
trying
try
that shit
again. Is
again.
insane.
Yeah, you should try again.
Did you
No.
see it on a TV ad or something?
No, I do not see any activities.
No,
Yeah,
on the TV ad, on a TV commercial.
I don't see nothing.
I don't see any commercial. But yeah, no, you are not doing that. No.
I think she's
I
talking about
don't
the ass of the
know.
ice
I don't
cream
know. I've
maker.
never tried it. Maybe it's really good.
Go, but let's make pickle cotton candy.
Yes.
Now.
Like
I don't
every
think
time I
that's
bit
smart.
down, I could feel like the crunchiness of the bacon coming through the smoothness of the. It feels so.
Well, think about this. The grease is like lubricant, and then the ice cream, it's like smooth. It's like super slick.
No, that
Ice
is not
cream
how it
delight.
tastes. It just tastes. No.
You gotta think. You gotta think with it. Chungu, you
No,
gotta think with a critical eye.
No. Here's what,
You have to think with a critical eye. Be
here's what
open-minded.
happens. Here's what happens when you do that. The oil coagulates. So when you're biting into it, or even like dragging your lips across a spoon and kind of like doing it,
Me?
oil spreads itself in like chunks across your mouth.
Flavor
Like, you know
pod.
the
Flavor
feeling of
bits.
whenever you're washing dishes and you feel that one plate that's covered in oil after you rinsed it in cold water?
I don't know. Maybe.
Imagine your mouth like that.
Uh-huh.
Because that's what
Yep.
it feels like.
Those are just flavor spots.
So
No, they are not flavor
Yes,
spots.
yes, they
taste
are.
like nothing but
You are
straight
being
oil.
close-minded.
Close-minded my
Yeah,
ass. I
no.
tried it.
No,
This is first-hand experience.
This was
on
my
YouTube
plan. This was my whole plan.
what was the plan?
The plan was mentioning burgers and making Americans lose their heads. I'm Canadians.
Well, hang on.
What?
That's not true. I don't think they have burgers in Canada.
What?
We do have
No,
burgers.
I refuse to believe that. I ain't never seen a Canadian eating a burger, man. That's fake news.
I mean, we have burgers. They're just American restaurants, and nobody really goes to them because one, tariffs, and two, they
sound
kind of
like-
taste like ass.
You sound like a
So-
Trumpy saying, "I ain't never eaten no taco."
No.
I'm saying though, I ain't never seen a Canadian eating no burgers. I don't think they got that. That's make believe.
You have clearly not seen me going to town at A&W whenever I actually get a chance.
I've never even seen
Actually,
you go
no.
to A&W.
Fun fact, there is this one place near my workspace called Mary Brown's. Every Monday, their burgers are half off, and I always go there because they taste so fucking good. And I always get it with a masher bowl, which is like mashed potatoes with gravy on top and then fried onions, and then they got like little popcorn chicken on top. It is so good. I do not know what the fuck they put in there, but it is liquid meth.
You know the way to tell how a burger is complete shit
What's
is
that?
if
By eating
the
it.
place has a sign that says "Best Burgers Ever." That is a sign that it's going to be the worst experience you've ever had.
Yeah. Also, another thing, if you go to a Chinese restaurant
Oh no!
and they are touting their shit, saying we are fancy and everything is clean, you are going to buy over expensive shit.
You
It
are
is
also
gonna be
going to shit
over-expensive.
yourself.
Yeah,
On the
it
way
is
home.
going to be over expensive. It is going to taste like ass, and you're probably going to get food poisoning. If you want Asian food, what you do is you go look for the hole in the wall that looks like it just ran through a world war run by a parent and their child, and the child is your server.
If it looks like it's going to give you disease, that's the place.
If it looks like it carries STDs, that's where
As
you
a
want to
menu
go.
item.
No, like if the building itself has an STD.
Oh, you mean the building? Oh,
Yeah, that is where you want to go.
I
Because
thought
if
you were
you
talking
go
about the lady. I was like, Chungu, that is no way to talk to a woman.
No, if it looks like the building has syphilis, it is the best Asian restaurant you will ever go to. You will walk in there, pay $1.50, and get a plate the size that would make America proud.
Wow. Oh my
Chungu,
god.
there's
Might have
something
some
wrong.
questionable
There's something
meat,
wrong with your
but-
debate, though. A building can't get syphilis.
If it looks like
Damn.
it has syphilis.
This
It's like, I
escalated.
remember, there was this one
Burger.
abandoned mall I went to. I went in there expecting kind of nothing. I turn the corner. I see a tiny hole in the wall restaurant. I'm like, this looks like a good place to go. I'm going to go see what it looks like. I go inside. I order their cheapest dish. It was $1.50 Canadian. So like $7.50-ish. $7.50-ish when. Euro. You know how much food I got?
Probably not enough, Tubby. Gosh dang, so you
I got
probably
a
inhaled that whole plate. You probably inhaled that whole dang plate and the next plate over. Gosh dang. You're probably looking like a
Floofy.
quarterback talking about the
Floofy.
whole. Huh?
I got a kilogram of beef fried noodles.
Boy,
Beef
that sounds
stir
good.
fried noodles. A kilogram for $1.50.
Boy, that does sound like a good deal.
Yeah, so that's why I'm telling you. If you go to an Asian place, you want to look for the one that looks like it's going to give you syphilis by walking in.
Oh. What's this freaking Minecraft block of meat doing on here?
That is Wagyu beef. That is something
That's-
where people fry it, don't salt it, don't
Wait.
spice it, and just tell you to enjoy the flavor of the beef.
So
Wait,
tastes
wait.
like complete ass.
How did you call it, Changu? How did you call it?
Wagyu
Wagyu?
beef?
How?
Wagyu.
Wagyu beef. Japanese A5 Wagyu beef.
That's
Like
the actual
That
you?
is
name of
the
that.
cube of meat you usually get.
I thought you said jubble meat. You want to?
No, I did not say jubble meat. I said
True.
Wagyu beef.
Well, actually, it's not as Sponta mentions it. I kind of heard it too. Are you sure you didn't say Jubal meat?
Right,
I don't know, Chungu. You might be deflecting.
I mean,
I don't know. Oh, he's sounding mad guilty right now. I don't know. We gotta keep an eye. Gotta keep an eye on Chungu right now.
Mesham also heard jewel meat.
I don't know. Sounds like juggle meat to me.
Wait, you know what jewel meat? You know what jewel meat is?
No, I have no idea.
no.
Go tell them that I.
It's literally just a meat that Bumbo dreamed about. It's
Oh,
literally just a cube of meat. Just he doesn't explain where it came from, what animal it came from. Just meat. Just a cube of meat.
Who's Bumbo?
He is the person I make videos with on my channel.
Okay.
So I think this was like on his dream. It was a product on the TV. That's why it's funnier for me because imagine on the TV that you see a commercial and they convince you, or if it was Apple selling meat in cubes, and they call it jewel meat, and they say this meat is revolutionary, and they show it as a thing that everyone loves, should love, and then they start liking it even when it's just a cube of meat. I don't know. The Apple
like-
fans will be.
I'm trying to think of a popular like TV show that did the same concept where it was just like one food item where the entire universe of that show was just after it.
Don't you remember what show?
I want to say it was Amazing World of Gumball, but I don't know how true that is.
No. So speaking of dreams, can you really base out this on my dream? What do you think it represents?
By the looks of it, I guess the bread making machine that replaces your mom.
I understand it. It's
What
yellow,
is-
so it
That's called the
symbolizes your capability of your affection of emojis. That's what it symbolizes right there.
Damn. But it was not. I don't think it was yellow on the dream. It was just normal color, and it looked like this. But
Sponsor, what is normal color? What is that? What is that about? What is normal color? What does that
I mean-
mean?
Please tell us what normal color is.
According to what country?
Toasted bread.
I mean, what is the
country's
normal color
insane?
for a toaster?
No, hold on. According to what country is an insane line?
True.
So I had this other dream. No, wait. Let me continue with that. So according to most countries, normal color is any color, unless you're blue or something like that, or yellow because you have how do you pronounce that?
Yellow fever?
No, hepatitis. How do you pronounce that?
Oh, it must be yellow cold. then.
fever.
I don't think that's the right way to say it. So on the dream was something like this revolutionary machine of the future will replace your mom. Your dad will be married to one of these, and like it was just a simple toaster, but it was sold as something revolutionary. And I feel the dream was somehow influenced by me laughing all the time at Bumbo dream when I remember it of Joel Meat. I was so. Oh, I don't know. Who can interpret dreams here?
I'll do my best.
Well, you think the toaster being yellow represents emojis. What about the title of the video?
See, that's a good question. You say the machine is replacing your mom.
Hold on, I know the meaning of this.
Wait,
Your
wait,
mom
wait.
just sucks at making toast.
Wait, I remember
Hello.
something like this before. There was like this whole thing about how like a father, a mother, and two kids lived in like a house. And inside the house, like everything was machine made. It was like high tech. Basically, they pressed a
Oh.
button, the kids were called down. They pressed a button, breakfast was made. They pressed a button, like a virtual playroom kind of opened. Like a set of doors open, and inside was like a jungle setting. And then like they pressed a
Yes.
button and it changed to a desert, and the kids had fun in it.
I
And
know what
like
movie
I
you're
think
talking about.
eventually down the line, the parents were like, "All right, this is getting stupid. We don't do anything for the kids." And then they tried to shut down the play place. So then what happens was the kids lured the parents into the play place by basically like screaming that they needed help. The parents went in, they closed the doors, and then they set the place to a jungle. And then the next time they opened it, there was just a giant blood splatter on the door.
Wait, sorry for interrupting, but what do like what the where are you getting this story from?
This is a book I remember reading.
It was
Oh.
turned into a
Basically, the
movie at some
entire
point.
premise was like the parents were no longer the caretaker of the children, the house was. So when the parents started interfering with that, the children decided to act. Something like that? I don't
I
know.
actually forget what movie that is, but they did make that into a movie. What was the title of the book?
I don't remember either. I just remember I read it for a book report and I forgot it immediately after until now.
You can ask AI. But wait, I think
No.
it's really
Regarding your dream, I think. Okay, serious for a minute. I was joking before. I think the true serious meaning of your dream. Have you had any insecurities about AI or the certainty of your future in a world automated with AI or anything AI automated machine related things like that?
Well, I don't know if insecurity, but I really feel it was related to this being the future, but not like being sold as the future, but being literally the future, like technology replacing stuff, including replacing your mom. And I feel somehow my dream felt similar to watching Dexter's Laboratory.
Well, that's what I think the meaning of your dream is. I think you had insecurities or thoughts about AI replacing people.
Well, yeah, because I feel my own insecurity about technology is when it tries to replace emotions, when it tries to replace emotions that someone normally gives you, and it's like I don't know, like I remember a thing like I don't know if I if I should say it. Okay, I will say it. I don't know if I should, but there's no way to know if I should if I don't say it. So there was a time that I was depressed, and someone told me to talk with AI, and I started crying. And now I remember it as something funny, really, because I really didn't have a reason to be depressed in that moment.
The title of the book is called The Velt, by the way.
The what?
The Velt.
Oh, the title.
VELVT.
Oh, yeah. Felt. Let me go search it up.
Ah, the possible book. But like,
Short,
Oh, yeah, this
like
was a story.
movie, or maybe it wasn't even turned into a movie. I don't know how I saw
It's
it.
a short story. Yeah, I remember reading this.
okay, so if you interpret dreams, tell me about this next dream. We IQ test. That's how it starts. The background was like that. Literally. The background was like that. That's survey.
We
I mean,
IQ test, huh?
Mishamu, they technically did.
What?
I'm just replying to Mishamu's comment. They technically did send the parents to Jumanji. They just, like, instead of Jumanji, it was literally just like, it was either a jungle with a lion or a desert with a tiger, or a savannah with a tiger. I'm not too sure. It was one of the two. Anyway, continue, sorry.
So, Fluffy, what's your interpretation on this? Or you want to see the full dream first? Because I hold the images.
My interpretation is that we IQ test. When you had that dream, were you having any insecurities about people looking down on you, people thinking you're not intelligent, thinking you have to prove yourself to the people around you? Any feelings like that?
Maybe a bit of that, but mostly me wanting more me games to be created. And I was imagining what if the same way they made with sports and with Sport Resort and with Party and all of those and with music, what if they made Wii IQ test? Like, well, how would it look like? Because I really want the new stuff. I love those games a lot, and I really want new stuff.
I hate to break it to you, but I don't think they're going to be making any more Wii games.
No, no, no,
Break
no.
it to you, but I'm pretty sure Nintendo has stopped caring about the gamer experience.
We can have Switch IQ test. There you go.
Well, I want more.
Switch 2 IQ test.
Switch 2 IQ. Well, then if you own a Switch 2, I don't know.
For $100.
Well, I'm more talking about the mini games, not the Wii games.
Well, like Switch IQ test, it costs $100 for a 30-minute
Ah.
Well, 30 minutes is generous, Chunk. You got to buy the membership to get the full, because it's an online experience, you know. So you got to buy the Nintendo membership
be live
too.
service.
5 minutes
Yes.
30-minute DLC.
Yeah.
Guess the price of the calculator for the Nintendo Switch.
$5.
Got to be at least 10.
No. What, Fluffy?
It's got to be at least $10.
Yes, it was $10.
Oh,
That is
come on.
Bro, you can buy a calculator at Walmart for cheaper. What do you mean?
Do
I
what,
could
guys?
download a calculator app on my phone for free.
Yeah, like,
Download.
It comes with your phone.
Yeah, it comes with it.
So, the next part of the dream, well, I have to search it because I forgot to have it open. The next part of the... wait. Give me a moment. Okay. Here it is. And this is exactly the way I visualized it on the dream. This is literally how I saw it. Exactly typed that way. First test is about checking how fast you can press the A button.
That isn't even IQ, that's just a reaction speed.
I know. But, and then on this part of the dream, I proceeded to spam the button. But there's a thing. I had, in real life, I was kinda seeing for moments my hand outside of the bed, or feeling it, I guess. And I know it was... like, I know I was really thinking that I had the Wii remote in my hands. And I was pressing like 1,000 times per second. Or something like that on the dream. And I was really thinking that I was pressing it like that. And then disappeared.
Are you sure you're getting enough sleep?
Well, I know.
The answer is
Yes.
no.
No, I know, yes. The problem is...
No, it's
sometimes
not. That's cap. Stop the bluff, Mrs. Puff. There ain't no way you get enough sleep. I know that for a fact.
No, because
20
it's...
bucks, 20 bucks right now on the table says you ain't getting enough sleep.
I oversleep. My problem is that I oversleep. I sleep like 12 hours. And between 10 and 12 hours, the thing is... I feel it's
Your
not
problem
deep.
isn't that you oversleep. Your problem is that you stay up too long to lead you to oversleep.
Most of the time, yes, but sometimes I have a really good sleeping schedule for some times, and I just feel that I don't fall asleep.
Sponta. I have written records of you talking about how you stay up for multiple days in a row before crashing for 12 hours. I have written records of you saying that.
I've been trying to get through to her for about almost a year. I don't think we're getting through to her.
Oh my god. Did she
I know,
seriously
fairness,
just
though.
run?
Sleep's hard.
Sorry, the internet died for a moment. Good thing is that...
Bullshit.
What were you saying?
Where did
Huh?
your eyes go? Why did the top half of your eyes gone?
Why are you blue?
Why am I what?
Blue.
Blue?
Now this is something Nintendo would do. That's some Nintendo patent pending.
No. When Nintendo would tell you to buy something as fast as you can.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
This was the second test. quickly go to the home menu and go to the Wii Shop channel as fast as you can. Then come back to the game to know how long you took. You know what happened? Guess what happened next. Guess.
What happened
Good
next?
party knows.
Bad.
What happened next was that I was trying to go to the menu to open the Wii Shop channel,
And
but
it was an emulator.
I was not able to do it because I was on a Wii emulator on the Switch too. How you?
Wii emulator on the Switch too?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Fuck.
you're acting
That
surprised when
exists.
the Wii U had a Wii emulator.
Yeah, but the thing was the Wii U was meant to be an extension of the Wii. Like, it was built as an extension.
They've already put
So-
Wii games on the Switch.
Yeah, but it's like a Wii emulator? Why the fuck would they put a Wii emulator? Just port them over. It's the same damn system.
There's a
Don't
great
give
reason.
them ideas.
Depends.
Same fucking
Because
base. It's like, just... Oh my god.
in the Wii U, it supported natively Wii games, but the Switch doesn't because it uses a different structure stuff. But the Wii
No,
doesn't.
same fucking OS. The Wii, the Wii U, the fucking everything. It's the same fucking OS.
Depends because the Switch can't run Wii games yet. The first one,
The
the world
Switch can run Wii games.
They
it
literally
literally
have
just has a
Mario
block
Galaxy
in it
running
that
on it.
stops you from running any Wii game that they don't approve of.
I mean,
it's even crazier because they got like some of the really old games too, don't they? They got like some of the first Zelda games. Oh,
They
Lord
even
have
started
mercy.
putting GameCube
Yeah,
games
they have an
on it.
entire legacy system in there. So it's like, no. When it comes to this, it's like, oh my god.
They recently started putting GameCube games on it too.
Yeah, they had the original Kirby up there too. And it's like, you don't do that.
yeah, that's your point.
Like,
Uh,
their OS has remained the same this entire time. From the
Well,
3DS
if
to
you
now.
think about it, it's really genius because now you can't get these games anywhere else but from Nintendo. So now not only do you have to buy their consoles, but you have to buy their games too. I
Yeah,
can't think
but
of it any other
also
way.
the fact that okay. Yes, that is a good thing. However, the issue is Nintendo's marketing strategy of making
just
sure
wanted to
that
comment
physical
that-
copies
Wait,
are
that's
no
just-
longer more,
just
or that,
contact from
like-
the past.
what the fuck? Anyway,
I was judging myself.
the minute Nintendo decided to do anything like, hey, you know, if you buy that physical cartridge, you only get a license to play the game.
Like, what kind of crap is
Do
that?
you remember that
Dumb.
shit?
That was stupid.
Yeah, that basically flipped a switch in the pirating scene, where if you look for any Switch 2 game right now, I guarantee you will find 3 separate groups all trying to crack it out of sheer spite.
The world is healing. What a
Like,
good
it
day.
has got so bad. There have been sites made to track the progress for each and every Nintendo game. Because at this point, it's no longer like we can't access it or it's too expensive. It's just because, like, it's fucking Nintendo.
Yeah.
You look at the $80 games from PlayStation, there are a fraction of the people trying to port that shit to PC. And even less of them trying to pirate it.
I mean, if we were able to freaking port Pokemon Blue, I'm sure we'll be able to crack the other stuff. I'm sure of it.
Hey, speaking of porting Nintendo, want to hear a really stupid fun fact?
Yeah.
The FBI currently holds a copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons
I know why.
that was owned by Bin Laden.
I knew
And there
it.
are currently a very large team trying to translate the code, and there's an issue with like a lost in translation kind of issue, but there's a very large team trying to translate the code to see the world.
I knew that, but at the same time, I know an even darker secret.
No, we're
I
not
know.
going to that area.
Well,
But
no, what?
anyway, we're not going to that area. So anyway,
No, it's about Ubisoft and how do I explain it? Okay, so hear me out. Well, for a moment, let's how do I call? Let's say this is a clip. Let's cut this as a clip for later. So hear me. There's a video game called Just Dance. So the
Yeah.
second Just Dance was going to have a song called I was from Lady Gaga. I was Poker Face. So
Oh yeah.
it appeared even on the trailer. So interestingly, that song didn't appear on the game without any explanation. However, some months before that game was released, let's be specific. Specifically, yeah, some months before it. I was checking the date of the video. So some months before it, a video started circulating. Because there's a thing with Ubisoft and leaks a lot. Like it's many people trying to leak it. And since you say they were trying to experiment with the translation of the Animal Crossing game, what do you think about this?
No, you can't read my poker face.
Oh, that looks like Osama bin Laden.
What?
That looks like Osama bin Laden.
So the thing is this a real one? I'm asking. Is there a way to know this guy is the real one? No, wait.
really, no.
There is an article. There is an article.
From who?
Wait, let me send it to you.
Like, I would say there are.
It's. You will say what?
Sponsor?
Yeah?
I am like 90% sure this is a satire news website.
Investigate. In any case.
Yeah, the page isn't even loading.
No, because the website doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, alright, let me check. Wayback Machine.
But the thing is, do you think this video having 8 million views had something to do with Ubisoft removing that song at the last moment before releasing the game?
That's possible.
I really don't think this was. You can search on archive.org.
Yeah, I'm currently using Web Archive.
It says see the article here. It has 8 million views, comments turned off, and it has only that video and another video called "Vote for the Video of the Decade." Osama, what the fuck? Like, this was 13 years ago. And the thing is, he's holding a Wii remote. So, what was exactly he doing? If there's no Wii game, at that time there was no Wii game that had that song. So my theory is, if this is the real one, and you say those things that they had a lot of ROMs of Animal Crossing, GTA, they were trying to translate one of the ROMs even. So they mess with codes and stuff. Do you think they will try to get a leaked version of a game like Just Dance?
No, because the thing was, okay, so the current issue is with the ROM, it is currently running on an emulator that was having a bunch of lost in translation issues. That is why they're trying to crack through it, because it's basically just an emulator, but it's in an entirely different language that people don't really speak that well, and it doesn't really have that well of an English translation, so basically they're trying to translate from a quote-unquote dead language to English in code, which is not fun. Yeah, that's like it's trying to. Okay, if I wanted to put it into perspective, it's like trying to translate between English and French, except you don't know French.
I don't want to do that. That sounds hard.
Yeah, of course it's hard. Like it's a stupid amount of it's a stupid amount of work. And currently, I think the final result so far is that they're like 30% done with the code.
Yeah, but I mean, the file. That's so fucking cute, Fluffy. Do it again. Okay, no, no, that's so cute.
I got
Okay,
allergies or something.
no.
Man. I don't know if it's just all that time in the garden. I've been sneezing up a storm lately.
Long story short, no, he does not have leaked files of a Just Dance or whatever. He could
No,
just
not
be
of Just Dance, but there was a lot of games found on his drives, I think, because one of them was GTA Chinatown Wars and there was Animal Crossing. I think there was a lot of DS ROMs, no?
There were plenty of random ROMs. I'm not too sure of the entire list, but I don't think there were any dancing games, no.
Yeah, but what if there are other games that were not found? Like they didn't have enough storage and they deleted it, or they just got bored of it and they deleted the game? Like, they deleted it for any reason. And that's
That
why
would
they
still leave a cache mark that could be found.
True, but what
And
if
back then, clearing your cache wasn't exactly a common practice.
but the theory works, no? Like, how do I
The
say?
theory works, but it's also unprovable, so it's kind of the same as saying there's a black teapot floating in space that no one can detect. Like, you
True.
can't exactly prove it or disprove it, so yes, the theory works, but also it works because you literally can't disprove it.
But do you think this video had something to do with the song being mysteriously removed without explanation?
No.
It's like too
No.
much. Then what was he doing? That's the weird part. What was he doing months before Just Dance 2 came out with a weird remote in his hand, dancing to Poker Face?
Who the hell knows? It could have been that he was just singing to Poker Face. First of all, I don't even think that's Osama bin Laden. Second of all, he could just be singing to it while, like, playing Animal Crossing or something. I know you sing while working on random shit, so...
No, because
Same.
look at the Wii remote. You move the Wii remote to detect the movements, and the microphone, because that game also has a karaoke mode.
Yeah, except that's not the movements that would actually be in the dance. The movements in the dance were a lot snappier, and he'd be waving his arms around a lot more. So
Well,
no, he is not waving his arms to the movements.
nobody knows because Just Dance usually made dance movements that were different from the original choreographies, and that one is unknown how the full dance was.
Look,
Like,
just trust me, that's not the choreography. That's not the choreography Just Dance would be using.
Maybe Osama bin Laden was just really bad at dancing. I don't know.
yeah.
There's also that. Can we just move past this, though? Like, Osama bin Laden isn't exactly a good topic to talk about,
what's a nice
especially when
topic?
it comes to here.
Okay, but maybe not him because I see a face. I don't know. Let's move.
Osama bin Laden wasn't that black.
What?
Osama bin Laden was not that black. He had a lighter skin tone.
Sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
That is not Osama bin Laden.
Okay, I just understood. My English finally Englished. Yeah, probably that's not him. But in any case, the video having 8 million views probably made Ubisoft say, let's remove that song because people are going to associate it with... the theory works in that aspect. I don't know if in the other aspect, but... The...
Yes, but I can also say the Hollow Earth theory works in some aspects, but even though everyone knows it's basically false. So...
Well, Michael Jackson, when he died, whole airport closed except by one jet, and then the by one private jet, and even the employees were told to ignore the jet. And after that, the brother of Michael Jackson said in an interview he was already dead. He was already gone before going to the airport, and then he said, "No, sorry, what I tried to say was hospital, not the airport." So that also works as a theory to say Michael Jackson is alive, no?
Yeah, I've heard
Yes,
of
but is
Michael
there
Jackson
any
was alive.
proof? Is there any like actual thing other than circumstantial evidence? Is there anything that actually works properly? No.
I know video.
So
I
until
saw.
further evidence is provided, it's not
No,
exactly
it's real because the documentation of the airports of the schedule of that day is publicly available, and I checked it on one of my first streams that was about that topic.
Plus, you also have to
And-
understand Michael Jackson's life was miserable. If he wanted to
Yes.
fake his death and escape, I wouldn't blame him in the least.
Absolutely.
yes. However, there has to be proper like evidence in order to actually make that claim, or else it's the same as saying you might as well throw everything out to the wind.
But what
So-
did the why the brother say the airport?
Who the hell knows?
Also, there's a friend of Michael Jackson that said he's alive, and he only has like that person even shared it on his official social media, and no one talked about it.
But it
Like-
could be metaphorical, like Michael Jackson is alive in our hearts.
No, he was saying he's completely
It's the
sure.
same thing with like whatchamacallit, Freddie Mercury, I think. Like, as long as you keep my music alive, I don't care
Found
what you
it.
do to it, just don't make it boring.
Well,
Yeah.
let's save this topic for another occasion, and I'm just gonna send you this. It's a video.
I've seen that video already, I don't want to watch it again, it's just a massive waste of time.
But why do you think that friend of Michael Jackson's literally said that?
I think it's metaphorical.
No,
One,
he
it
was
could
saying
be metaphorical. Two, it could be a cash
and said
grab.
hi.
Three, it could be just abuse of properties. Who knows at this point?
Okay, well, let's save that topic for a future stream because this is getting too complicated. So look at this. If this is the peak of unexplainable dreams. So
Wow, this
how
game
do
is
this is my friend Sir Rachel.
so simple and addictive. You water the pot and grow your own surf Raichu. Awesome sauceum.
How you explain the dream? How? Like, is there a way to explain it?
Sleep
Ah.
deprivation and a brain that doesn't want to work.
Good,
I'm a gardener.
a gardener? I don't want to become a gardener.
Maybe not now, but oh, maybe the dream was a prophecy. Oh, now you're thinking.
Good. What's your theory about this dream? This was a mobile game ad. It was literally a mobile game ad of me growing my own self Raichu by watering a pot. And I don't know, that's really oh my god. Was that no interpretation for that one? Chungo, what's your interpretation?
My interpretation is that you need to sleep more, for fuck's sake. Actually,
Oh my
you know
god.
what, Spanta? I'm not gonna
What?
work on the D&D if you're not gonna sleep properly.
But I go to sleep early these days. In fact, I exercise
How many hours a day do you sleep?
between 10 and 12 hours, sometimes more.
Every
Sometimes
day?
Every day is between 10 and 12 hours. It's never less than that. I go to sleep between 7 p.m. and in the worst case 12 a.m. or if it's a special occasion it can be after that, but most of the times it's those times. Like 90% of the time. Yeah, I go to sleep early nowadays, and I mean, you can see on my server or ask others that I tell them that I'm going to sleep early. Of course, that was after I fixed my sleeping schedule after ruining it. So that seems like 1 week ago.
Sleep properly.
Yeah,
Because
I
one
appreciate.
thing about dreams, there's a lot of things we don't understand about them.
But do you think having
The
those
one
weird
thing we
dreams?
do understand about dreams is that the longer you go without sleep and the less you sleep properly, the more I guess the more weirder they get because your brain is trying to shove together more and more fragmented stuff. So
Yeah,
let's say like 2 days. In one day, 16 hours. You get 16 hours worth of memories. Your brain can shelve it together kind of well in 8 hours, especially if it knows those 8 hours are coming. However, if you give it 24 hours worth of memories and you tell it to shelve it in 8 hours where it didn't even know it needed to start shelving, it is going to be fragmenting a lot more of those memories, which is going to make dreams end up a lot weirder. So I can definitely say that these dreams being so weird does have something to do with your lack of proper sleep.
well, it's still a good theory to have. I mean, it's all kind of stuff happening or started happening less when I fix my schedule. So maybe it
Yeah.
has. So maybe it has something to do. It could be. Uh, Now what about other people's dreams? What about your dreams, Chango?
I don't get dreams. You think I don't have time to dream, really?
Oh, and Fluffy?
It's been a long time since I've been able to remember my dreams, but every now and then, when a nice dream is shuffled on for me to watch, and they're never really coherent. Sometimes they are, but it's more like a movie, like a movie.
A movie.
Yeah.
But do you have weird dreams like weird that don't make really sense like the ones that I showed?
Maybe not weird, distressing sometimes, but I don't think. Oh, well, okay. What's the definition of weird anyway? Because yeah, I would say my dreams to most people would be weird, but to me they're
I just
very
wanted to comment
entertaining and
that I'm
cool.
kinda tired of my videos.
I'm trying to search myself. Wait, what is so weird? Weird is this? Look at this.
For this.
Had a dream that Nintendo added a new item to Mario Kart called Tom Wallace, and this is all it did.
Well, to some people that would be considered weird, to some people that'd be considered funny. It's entirely perspective.
I was about to say, I feel
So,
like it's more of a
Luffy,
perspective.
what was your dream? And I guess we'll decide if it's weird to us.
Okay. I guess I will rehash. Let me think. Let me think of a good dream I've had. Well, this wasn't lately. I'd say this was maybe a couple months ago. It took place in a subway station, and it was empty. There were no. I mean, I don't know about empty, but like there were cars, but there was only cars going one way, and that was into the tunnel. I don't remember them going the other way, and there were a lot of police officers, and I didn't know why. I was on my way back from some event, but I can't remember what it was now. Anyways, I was going back home, and I had to pass through this subway. I was walking. I didn't have a car. I don't like to drive. And I see these two, no, it might have been one, it might have been two, rambunctious teens. I believe one was a silver fox. And then I think the other one might have been a wolf. I don't quite remember. But I tiptoed to them. I wanted to see what they were doing. I believe they were spray painting, graffitiing, maybe. And I whispered to them. I said, well, how can we sneak past these police officers? something to that effect, right?
Mm-hmm.
And well, we didn't do a very good job. They led me the best they can. We didn't get very far though. We snuck past one police car, and yeah, the police found us, and I was starting to get implemented because I was sneaking around with these hoodlum punks, and now they think I was associated with the spray painting, graffitiing. And I was explaining to the female police officer, there was two officers, there was a male and a female. I don't remember if they were human or not. I believe they were. But if the woman was asking me questions, I don't remember what the questions were now though. The dream was long ago now. That's all I remember.
Only thing is, like,
Wait,
I 100%
question.
know one of the
Yeah.
words the police said was.
Do you feel the dream felt like the back rooms in a way?
No, not like that. I believe maybe the things in my dreams don't always make sense, but far from the backrooms. If anything, I would consider my dreams very normal compared to the stuff that goes on in other people's dreams. Usually there's a storyline, and I'm excitedly watching each stage of it unfold. Sometimes when I dream, I'll even have like the continuation to a dream I had last week. I'm like, oh boy, time for this week's episode, I guess. You see? There was only one example where that ever happened, but it did. And it was there for a long time. I had that dream for a long time.
So, do you like my Tom Wallace background?
Tom Wallace.
Yeah, his name is Tom Wallace. He came from a dream.
Looks like Sal from Impractical Jokers.
Wait, what? Go?
Looks like Sal from Impractical Jokers.
I don't know what that is. Or my English is not English improper, and how you have a dream where there's you with you and you're a boy? Like how? That's so random.
I might be.
You what? Or maybe go was saying goodbye. I didn't hear. My English is not English in Santa. Well, let's. I guess this is a good beginning for season 2. Goodbye. What? Good.
You gotta do this in Discord next time. I just accidentally closed out the tab. This is not a way to do
I was about to
it.
say, and I have to keep my screen on just to be here. I don't think that's a good change.
Speaking of though, I'm probably gonna be heading off. I got a job soon.
All right.
Take care. Stay safe.
Okay. Good. Chingu, have a nice day.
Better.
Yeah.
And I'll see you all later.
See you. Bye. So this is a good point to end it, and what if before ending it, we become we make wait, let me make my brain properly. Go. If you were an animal, hypothetically, okay, I'm not saying you have to, but if you were an animal, which animal would you be?
I don't know. I don't really want to be an animal.
What if you become a Vocaloid then?
I'd just rather not.
But would you have the spirit of a Vocaloid?
You can be a Homo sapien. That's an animal technically.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but that's boring.
Wait, that means that you don't want to be a human. You want something else in the inside, in the closet of the closet of the closet of your mind. A Tito.
No,
Or a book.
I just don't want to know.
Well, maybe someday we'll know what you want in that case. Because you don't want to be a human, but you don't want to be a furry, but you don't want to be a vocalist, but you don't want to be AI. And no, that you want to be a thick, giant, massive.
Yeah,
But
you know what? This is my persona. Deal with it.
your persona is Omniman's ass.
Yeah. This is it right here.
You'll live to be 70 years old.
What will you have after 500 years?
Are you sure? Are you?
Are you sure?
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 That's me when I'm not sure, honestly.
Botswana. Botswana. Germasona.
Germasona.
Yeah, you're now germasexual.
I think his shirt says sex.
Yeah, it says. It says. What?
I need to crop that better. Hold on. What does his shirt say?
It says Ed sex. Oh my god.
Where's the German picture?
Wait, Gasuko, if you say you're a girl in the room, do you think it can be some kind of desire that you haven't explored yet? Well, that's on you. But anyways, incredibly, and there was no moment that was politically incorrect today, right?
Depends what side of the spectrum you're on.
I mean, we commented information in a neutral way. Also, we didn't talk about drama, which is good.
Yeah, we only talked about Osama bin Laden.
Well, that's not drama because nobody knew the theory.
I guess that's technically not drama, but it's definitely not much better either.
Damn, what's the name of the character?
Carl Weezer.
You're Carl Weezer sexual. No wait, no.
No wait.
No, please, no. Sorry,
Hey, yo, I just understood that. Oh, I'm calling the whole Navy.
Skill issue. Gasuko, I was saying, if you were a girl on the dream and there was Yuri, what if that represents some kind of desire that you have that you're not exploring? But that's just a theory. A gay theory. But,
Thanks for gooning, I guess. What?
yeah, thanks for you. And see you next time. I love this fourth host. I love her.
But
see
hey,
you.
that's just a theory, a gay theory. Thanks for gooning.
For gooning.
Yep.
What is gooning? I genuinely don't know.
A sponsor. You poor soul. You innocent soul.
You'll get it when you're older.
The problem is that I don't find the outro.
The what?
The outro.
Oh, okay.
Do you have an outro?
We have an outro, yeah. But what I don't like is that I told the artist to add you many times and he didn't. But I guess because there was no space. Let me see if this is the one that I'm looking for, just to not be confused. To have the one that has beta content. Okay, this one. See you people, and let's play the outro. Gooning needs to yeah, I know the definition now. Gooning needs to master some. Wait, that's not how I.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and
Somebody once told me the world is gonna